Fit like a bee, Danny Min here, and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever around the world in time. We're back on the Liverpool Manchester Railway map, and we're here at Newton Lee Willows, where absolutely nothing is happening. This should be like the busiest area on the map, but there's nothing here. But today we are going to be adding a few lines to the map. Now, one of them is the Wigan branch line that was operated by the Liverpool and Manchester Railway. So it actually came in, I think it came into here at Parkside. I think this was the station that it should technically go to, but we're going to have it go into Newton main station. So it's going to come out here, it's going to go out this way. So when it was first built, it sort of only came out this way. There was no sort of junction that took it to the Liverpool side, although we could do that because I've built this weird loop thing here. So that will come into play at some point. But yeah, it went up here and it went off to Wigan. So we've just added some fields and stuff along the side here. We can detail out this way later when I have a bit more time. I'm going to build another coal field, coal mine out in them there hills over here. And we'll get that up and running at some point. So yeah, it just comes along and it goes to Wigan. Now this station doesn't have very much happening at all. One thing I would like to do, and we can do before we actually start, well, we'll flatten this out so that I remember. Yeah, remember that you need to smooth this out. Right, yay me. And whilst the train is rolling, we'll add a bus stop in here, and we'll add a bus route that goes round Wigan. I might even do an intercity route that goes from Wigan, Henley to Lee. Why the hell not? Right, the second line is the Warrington and Newton Railway, which was kind of pretty much operated by the locomotives were leased by Liverpool and Manchester Railway by the Stevenson. So it goes from here again, Newton Bridge, and it comes down this way to Warrington. So it's just tiny little route. This will become more significant when we go to build the Grand Junction Railway, which will be coming up pretty soon. So the Grand Junction Railway eventually went from Liverpool and it came all the way across, and then it headed down to Birmingham. So we have to do that, and that'll be our first cross map railway. So we'll have to come down here to the sort of southeast, and we'll have to cross the map to get into the Birmingham map, and then we'll have to continue the line from there. That is going to be a phenomenal amount of work, I would imagine, but I'll get it done. It's on the horizon. Yeah, so we're going to add a couple of trains to this. Now we're going to add a couple of new trains. I basically downloaded everything from a sort of early before 1850s standpoint. Now if we go in here and buy vehicles, what I did was downloaded a lot of the stuff because most of these have the dates in them. So this one, the Harlock, the Fire Queen, was 1848. The broad gauge Great Western Railway stuff is 1835. So sometimes in the description while downloading the mods, it doesn't really tell you when the trains were sort of conceived or came into production or were actually put into service. So there's stuff here, 1850. This is the Crampton. Obviously, this may have been conceived, the Liverpool Crampton, before 1850. I will Wikipedia that. We've also got different variants. Some of these do have the date in them, so we can sort of head down. We've also got the generic British 040s, so these are pretty cool, and this is what we're going to be using today in the Liverpool and Manchester Railway livery here. So that's the two trains we've got here. We've got Orion and we've got Titan, so they are going to be heading out, and at one point the Grand Junction Railway and the Liverpool and Manchester Railway join up to form the London North Western Railway. And a few of these are sort of like during the early 1840s. So yeah, that crew type, the crew type was 1840s. I don't know when, but once I Google it, we shall find out. That is the that is the trick that we've got here. This one's weird. This has got a lot of information on it. This Cornwall. Yeah, so we will have to figure out what exactly we sort of need to do. I shall do that. It's okay. I mean, this has got the Crampton. It's got the long boiler, which is basically just this, but painted in London North Western Railways sort of green and black, or black and white, or whatever it was. So that's pretty cool. That's what I've been using to go off the dates. I mean, we've got here as well Limitado, which was actually used in Spain, but again 1840s here for this one. It was used in the Grand Junction Railway. So this is basically a crew type. So we know that they used crew types in the early 1840s, and then when eventually Grand Junction Railway and Liverpool and Manchester Railway became London North Western Railway, they sort of joined together. We need to add in our Titfield Thunderbolt. We've also got the Lion as well. So built by Torkiston and Layer and Leeds for the Liverpool and Manchester Railway. Lion and the sister engine Tiger followed the patent laid down by Stevenson for the patented type locomotive. Now the patented type locomotive will be coming very soon. We're going to change out quite a few locomotives on the Liverpool and Manchester Railway mainline. So that episode is coming up fairly sharpish. Right, so what I want to do is we'll set Orion off first. You can go on the Wigan branch. So we've got the Liverpool and Manchester Railway Wigan branch. So that is going to head off on its merry way. Excellent. Yeah, it looks good. It looks the part. It sort of does look like an early locomotive. It's moving away from the design of the like having the pistons above here, which is really cool. It fits magically as well with the sort of wagons we've got for the era, which is awesome. So you are going to head out. Now, whilst you are heading out, we will add, so that's something we do often nowadays, we'll add a bus stop to here. Okay, how ugly on a scale of 1 to a billion is this going to look? Because the land here is not flat. I want to sort of go with the standard. I seem to be neglecting the standard bus stop. Right, okay, that's... So on a scale of 1 to a billion, you are 1,000,000,000,000%. What is this road? Can you not just fit in there? Ugh. No. However, okay, a plan is forming. Now, if I put that there, OCD is at 110% right now. Click that in there. Yeah, see, it's not too bad. Okay, configure you, please, and thank you. I want the Dubley Road at the side. Okay, now, are you going to give me problems? I would imagine that you are. That's interesting. Are you not flat? I know this area isn't flat. Alright, maybe... There you go. Still looks absolutely terrible. Okay, new plan. Wait. Do I want that? Possibly. Maybe. It is flat. And if I try to connect it straight back up, though, it won't be flat. Right, goodbye, house. How does that look? It looks really weird, but this grade here is not as steep. So you won't have horses dying. Oh, come on. Trying to haul their stagecoach up here. Okay, if you get this bush in in tree. Scrap that. Maybe don't make the brush a million times bigger than it needs to be. Okay. Terrain tools. Flatten this. Ish. There we go. Okay, awesome. Right. So bus stop is in. It's the first time, I think it's the first time we've done a bus route on one of the builds here. Now I quite like Midland Red. Now I'm going to go with this thing district here. Right, you can go up to the back. Then you can go around here. Maybe come down this way. Yeah, I is going to cover a great many things, I would imagine. Okay, we need a depot. Go with the standard depot. I think the standard depot looks quite nice in this sort of time period. Right, can I get you? I'd like you to go. Yeah, you just absolutely hate every decision I've made here. That's okay. It's understandable. Where can I place you that doesn't look monumentally dumb? I kind of would like it there. Yeah, next to the train station. Okay. You are not straight, but we'll take it. Okay, oh yeah, let's add a phone FLKFZ 8000. It carries 7 people. What about a limo? Yes, sweet. Passengers. Okay, that did not help. Yeah, maybe give a cheaper one, and then a bigger one, a better one. Yeah. Okay, you need to actually create a line for this, or this ain't gonna work. New line. So you are just a commuter bus. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, 5, and then go back in through. Hey, actually did what I wanted it to do. Now, what does commuter buses look like? So they're in blue, not yellow. Blue, and you are just Combi Wigan. Okay, rename Combi Wigan. There we go. Awesome. Is that right? Combi. Well, it should be in capitals, apparently. I don't know why I would have made it like that, but stick to your naming convention. I need to change these naming conventions around. I'm happy with the railways because they've got their distinct railway, like Liverpool and Manchester Railway, or W&NR for the Warrington and Newton Railway. Right, you guys can head out on Combi Wigan. Have fun, my friends. What is this building here? Okay, that's fine. For a brief second there, I thought it was going to be a sort of new age high-rise there. Right, so the train is on its merry way. Now what I want to do is get Titan rolling as well, and get that sent down, oops, on the Warrington and Newton Railway. Warrington and Newton. Off he goes. Again, we'll keep it in the yellow. Looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. It's awesome. Right, so where to next? You should probably go down to Warrington. Warrington Station's in quite a decent location. It is going to need a bus stop, I would imagine. I think we've got time to get that in. Surely? Yeah, do you want to place it maybe... Let's have a look, because some of these are pretty cool. I remember this one, yeah, because you are ginormous. I mean, it almost fits in there, right? Wait, oh, no. Wait, come on. What if I spin you around? Oh, it's clipping through the thing, the kajigger there. Oh, that's sad. Oh well, we're not using that. Okay, go with standard. I shall connect you to this side first. That's fine actually. I will take that. Now, see, it's just I want this to be a shorter length. Wait, it actually worked out pretty perfect. Okay, everything should be in range over at this side. We'll deal with that side later. Right now we'll just make it go around this way. Okay. Remember, when the town breaches out over this way, you're going to have to change that. Okay, duly noted. I'll probably forget. It seems like something I would forget. Right, yeah, I want you going that way. I want you to come down here. Maybe go... Why is there New Age Road there? The reason there is New Age Road there is because sometimes you have to fast forward time in order to find some of the placeable assets, the decorations that you want. And when you do so and push play, the game will quickly take over and start upgrading things at a phenomenal pace. So that's a nightmare. Combi, where the hell are we? Warrington. So you're War. No. We'll give it its full name. Warrington. Okay. Yep, you spelled it right. Did you spell it right? No, there's no H. Idiot. No H. Get rid of the H. Okay. That was dumb. Right, Combi Warrington. Do you guys actually... Yeah, they have the full name of where they are going. Okay, again, we need the monumental... you know what? I think we'll give these guys a horse and... Well, a wagon. A wagon maker. Too much curvature. Lies. Lies and deceit. Wait, it goes in there. Oh, no it doesn't. Too much curvature. Right, pull you over that way. Awesome. Right, we'll do one and the same. So grab one of these. Bye. Grab one of these. Bye. Set you on a line. We're looking for Warrington. Off you go. Right, let's see if... Right, so you're there. I do not see R040 on here yet, although it could be way down the line and I just can't see it. So yeah, there's 3 people waiting for us. That's pretty good. Where are you? Oh wow, you are miles behind. Right, let's double speed it. If Orion is only here, then Titan is way further back. Ah, you're stuck. You're stuck behind the train there. You're stuck behind the rocket. The rocket will be departing very, very soon. It will be heading off to Carlisle to run on the railway up there. And when we dispose of the rockets, we'll be adding the patentee class. So that's pretty cool. That opens up quite a few things actually. Okay, so we'll keep it double speeded. Now I think, right, Newton Lee Willows ain't far from here. It's like over there somewhere. Oh god. There's way too much traffic on this line and it's only going to get worse. I don't know why you stopped there, my rocket friend. You should not have stopped. You should just have kept going. In fact, there is no train in front of this. Now, there's a few people on board here. There you go, some disembarking. Yeah, this thing has been well used. Right, you can now come down. There's Orion rolling down the hill there, so that is nice. Right, you're going to have to stop. Come on, Rocket. You can do it. Right, he is going to stop at Earlstown. It's unfortunate. And then he's going to branch over this way, and should be all good. There we go, there's the Northumbrian with 3440 mil. We'll take it. We shall take that. It's good. We're just waiting for Rocket to move, right? Yeah, so there you are. Now, I would 3 times speed this, but 3 times speed in the game lately has been sort of crashing the game. I don't particularly want to do that. 2 times speed seems to work just fine. I have no idea why. Right, so yeah, there we go. Orion is on the move. Come on, Orion. My friend, you can make it. I mean, how fast is this, actually? It doesn't matter how fast it is, because... wait. Yeah, it doesn't really matter how fast it is, because they're limited to the top speed of the coaches. 25 miles per hour is top speed. So that's the top speed of every train on this line that are using coaches like this. There's Sans Pereil there. Right, so he's gonna go. And then you can go. Go, 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 go. Now you have to go into here first, and then you have to turn around. If the train does something wild, like persists in heading down to Manchester or something, to turn around, something very, very horrible has gone wrong. I'm going to chance it, and we're going to 3 times speed it. Because I think he's basically there, right? Right, so you go in here. You are clear. As long as you get past this guy. So stop there. Turn around. Awesome. Right, so let's jump on with Orion as it heads out. Now this should be double slip switched. It is. It's ooh, that's an interesting switch there. Right, let's take this down here, and then we can go on the maiden voyage of the Wigan branch line, which was actually formed way before 1835, but I completely forgot to add it in, and I wanted to use these as well. Now we've got quite a few planet classes we can also add to some of the main lines and stuff, so we'll do that. We'll maybe save a couple of planet classes. We'll maybe get some planet classes on the Runcorn Gap Railway once that is extended out. The Runcorn Gap had a really cool bridge, and it was like a lift bridge. There is a mod for a lift bridge. I need to find it. That is the only issue. I don't know where it is. I know it exists, and it is out there somewhere. I just need to find it. I can't remember if it's on Steam or if it is on another website, but we'll get it. We'll get it eventually. So this is a nice straight run out here. It shouldn't be too far. We've got the fields in the distance. We'll add some more fields and scenery up here later. There we go. There's the branch line that's going to go off to the coal mine. We'll do another freight episode soon. That'll be fine. And I'm going to use some of the generic 040s on that line. Right, so here we are at Wigan. So it's just a short route. It's not very far at all. Doesn't take long. There are a great many people at Wigan here. More than I expected. That's a good thing. If there's a lot of people, it means that the bus route is actually working as well. What is that? 25 to 2. Is that the actual time? It's supposed to be real life time, isn't it? Oh, autosave. Damn you, autosave. Damn you to hell. Right, there we go. Autosave's away. Right, let's jump on board, because why the hell not? Let's get a close-up shot of our engine. Ooh. You need a shower, mate. And showers were not invented yet, so you can have a nice bath. There we go. So we're heading out. I didn't really know what to put at the side here. Just added a bunch of generic flowers. Well, not generic flowers, they're modded flowers. I only added one train to this line because I didn't really think it merited having two. I know that a few people said that there should be more trains on the line and stuff, but as you can see, the main line can be quite congested at times, and it can be real bad actually. You can get some real stop-start services if they depart their terminus station at the wrong time. But it's all good. So yeah, this train will happily do 25. But again, it is sunflowers. It is limited to the top speed of what the wagons can actually do. I was contemplating doing a service that goes from Wigan to Warrington. I thought that might be kind of cool because this line basically goes directly to Warrington. It may be a bit fictional, a bit made up, but we may add it. We might add it in. A bonus line, as one might say. That might actually give me a chance to use some of the extra planet classes that we've currently got. Yeah, I might do that actually. Yeah. Right, so I wonder if Orion... what's going on here? So that's going to be real dodgy. So at some point or other, we are probably going to get trains that are going to end up being head-to-head. I think one of those times is right now, actually. I think this train cannot move because another train is blocking its path. Okay. I can fix this. And the way I can fix this is... so what you need to do here in order to get this to work is to add that. So stop you there. And what I need to do is delete that signal. Okay, that actually worked. So now no train from this side will enter into this block, which will give him means to get onto the line there. That actually worked. Right, are you Titan? You are. Right, we're jumping on Titan next. Titan is going to be our next train. There we go, there's Comet. Right, so you head off. You can then continue on. And everything is marvelous. Okay. Let's see how you get on. So, goodbye there, Orion. We will see you again. Now it is time for Titan, which is heading down to Warrington. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna add trains from Warrington to Wigan. The W&NR railway. We can make it up. One of the subs, Tyler, was saying that I should maybe add a few a few fictional routes to sort of add a few more things to the map, and I thought that was a pretty good idea. Like, we should maybe add a few lines how we would have made it if we were alive back in the 1830s. Which would have been interesting. I don't know what I would have done. There was no oil and gas exploration, offshore oil and gas exploration back then, so I don't think there would have been great need for chemical engineers back in the day. Would a chemical engineer even have been a thing back in 1838? Don't know. Who knows? I mean, obviously, a railway engineer would have been the thing to do, designing railways and stuff. So a lot of the things on Wikipedia shows you who sort of designed and did the surveys for the railways and planned the buildings of them and stuff. And it's like, this person was on a contract of like 500 quid a year. And it's like 500 quid a year, Jesus. But then next to it in brackets is the equivalent of what they would have been paid nowadays. And it's like, oh man, this guy made like 5 million in today's money just for designing a 3-mile stretch of track. It's like, what? 500 quid, it's a lot of money back in those days. So yeah, you would have had to branch out. And obviously life expectancy back in those days not very high. So I possibly may have been dead by now. At the age I am now. Although I'm not that old. I don't know, it's 30. Is that a... People definitely live past 30, right? Right, so here it is, and there's actually people here. I don't know how you are going to interfere with the... No, we'll keep it double speeded, but we'll jump on board Titan. Jump on board, cockpit view. Yeah, there is a freight service that heads down the way to the Rixton Clay Pits. I don't know where it is. Oh god, it's a nice area. Again, we need a lot more fields way out there. I don't know why, but vehicles are using these sort of small country roads that I've added. If you look here at the left, there's a tiny little country road that goes down there, and for some reason vehicles tend to favour them more than some of the sort of larger roads that have been placed. I can't wait to get into the age of tractors and stuff, and we can populate some of these fields with some farming machinery. That's gonna be cool. Okay, so it's not really that far ahead. We're basically there. Obviously, once we do the Grand Junction Railway, this line is gonna populate quite substantially. There's gonna be a lot of stuff happening. There it is. There's the Rixton train right there. Samson class 040. I suppose this is a 040 as well, but it's just classed as like a generic sort of design they went with at the time. And it might be a bit new for this area, but I still think it fits, so we're going to keep it. Why you oh, okay. I was going to say, why have you stopped? But now we know. Whoa. There's Orion again. So you've actually... So these trains are both pretty much running at the same time. It feels like they're going, obviously they're going at the same speed, must be relatively the same distance. Both sets of tracks, so that's interesting. Right, now you are going in here, so that's fine. You are stopped for reasons unknown, probably because there's that train in front. And there we go. We have arrived, and we're getting a full load, going back to Warrington. So the system works. Awesome. That's good. Here's a Bury class on the Bolton Railway. There it goes. So there we go. I'm happy with that. It's cool. It's very cool. Right, so we'll end it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and you would like to leave a like, comment or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there's more you would like to see in the future, then hit that subscribe button. But I've been Danny Min, this has been Transport Fever 2 Around the World in Time, and I will Catch you later.